Hi Sagittarius, welcome to Heart Wisdom. It's Angela here with your general weekly reading. Thank you so much for being here. I hope all goes well with you, Sagittarius. As always, my intention with this reading is to help identify potential challenges and solutions for you, and any messages that come through are for your highest good. So this is for the week beginning 24th of January 2022. And you have Awakening, Intuition, Nature, and from the bottom of the deck, Freedom. Okay, so Awakening is the challenge, linked to that is Intuition, Nature is the answer or solution, and the underlying energy for the week is Freedom. Well, Sagittarius, what might you be finding challenging or difficult as regards awakening, and how could that be linked to your intuition? Well, this spread for me it's like the continuation of a theme for you this month, which has been all about you recognizing your true worth, realizing you deserve happiness, etc., etc. And it's interesting with general readings that sometimes my cards can repeat, but also speak to a theme. They're general readings, so it's difficult to be specific. But yes, for you, Sagittarius, and I'm really pleased for you, it's about you coming to a place of awareness about yourself and just recognizing your true worth, basically. It's quite often we can be self-critical and beat ourselves up and be down on ourselves, etc., etc. But no, for you, particularly in the month of January, it's about you letting that go, really, moving forward from that, coming to a place of truth and really appreciating yourself and feeling comfortable in your own skin and feeling happier with yourself. And I know that can be a challenge and it can be difficult to hold on to sometimes, particularly if it's not reflected by others around us. And sometimes there can be jealousy as well. But I'm just getting that you are really standing in your own truth, Sagittarius, feeling confident and full of self-belief, and yes, letting go of any negative self-dialogue. So I'm really pleased for you. And the challenge is awakening linked to intuition, and this can be about you perhaps finding it difficult to trust that inner voice, listening to your intuition and following the guidance from that. And yes, it can be difficult sometimes to filter out, what's our intuition and what's our ego. And quite often the ego will bring up negative ways of thinking because it wants to keep you stuck and restrict you and limit you and keep you safe and prevent you from taking risks and expanding and growing and developing. And that's why we're here, as I'm sure you know, Sagittarius. So this week you will be able to get past that and continue with this growing awareness about your self-worth by just being yourself. That's what the nature card speaks of. And I know that sounds really easy, just be myself. How do I do that? Well, it's about just trying to ignore any negativity coming towards you from outside. So not being concerned about what other people think. And I'm not talking about being uncaring. No, that's not it at all. And you wouldn't be anyway, Sagittarius, I'm sure. No, the nature card for me here represents like animals in the wild, in nature, where they don't have concerns about what people think. They're just living their lives free from negativity, free from anxiety and fear. And if they are in a frightening situation, perhaps an animal of prey will attack them, they can run off or shake off that negativity and it's as if it hasn't happened, a few minutes later. So this is about you being like an animal in the wild and just putting your needs first, not thinking about what others think, and being free to be yourself. And that's underlined by the Freedom card, which is just beautiful. This is about you feeling free from the shackles of self-criticism. That's what's coming across here. And any imagined criticism from others around you. well, I say imagined, or real. You know, you're not going to let any of that affect you. And the image on this card is like the ocean with the sky above it, and it's empty. And, you know, it speaks to me of expansion and growth and new horizons. And that's the energy that's here for you this week. So a really good week for you, Sagittarius, if you can just tap into that energy of nature, of your true self, and allow this awakening in terms of your growing self-confidence, your self-esteem, your belief in yourself. Allow that to continue. And yes, getting rid of that noise of negativity from the ego or imagined from outside, tuning into your intuition, having some quiet time to do that will help you with this and enable you to trust in yourself more and have this sense of freedom as well. I hope that resonates and you found it helpful. Have a great week, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, may your heart be your guide. Love and light. Namaste.